Assalamu alaikum, bienvenidos, and welcome to the Impact Play. My name is Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and I'm your host and your producer on the ones and twos, and we are your one-stop shop for the news, discussions, and reviews around gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, esports, and music. We're also keen on uplifting voices, even highlighting their stories. You can join us live over at twitch.tv/Theimpactplay and by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live. Or you can catch us later on youtube.com/Theimpactplay or simply search for the Impact Play. So no matter if you're a podcast platform, we are there. No matter however you consume content or wherever you consume it, we are there. It's what keeps the lights running and keeps the content coming. You can learn more by joining us over on Discord, where you get access to some exclusive content, including getting the show ad-free, a whole ton of content before everyone else, and more. We're also Epic partners. Every purchase you make within the Epic Store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more. Even if it's a free-to-play title, no matter the platform, whether it be Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. Use our credit code Impact Play. You'll get a commission to help us support us in a brand new way, and no extra cost to you. So, this episode of the Impact Play is also sponsored by Audible. However, we'll tell you about that later. On the agenda, we have everything announced at San Diego Comic-Con. Go to buy Xbox Live Gold. A Spider-Man 2 Edition PlayStation 5. Gundam Evolution is shutting down. The Analog Pockets will be shipping soon. A One Punch Man game is coming. Invincible Season 2 is on its way. Price increases are headed to both Peacock and YouTube Premium. The Borderlands movie finally has a release date. The Women's World Cup has begun. The winner of the Scottish Open, the Riyadh Masters, the Fortnite Champions Series Global Championship, the ESL Snapdragon Pro Series Season 3 SEA Challenge. Phantom Face-Off enters Round 3. Tony Bennett has passed away. The 2023 iHeartRadio Fiesta Latina. CMA Fest plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to my very first segment of the show, where we discuss having been playing and enjoying essentially what we have been up to. What I have been up to? Well, as it gets tougher, my voice, I've just recently gotten sick. So I have a slight cold. It literally happened to me yesterday. So, I've been taking medicine, taking immunity drinks, and just taking elderberry, vitamin C, all that good stuff. I'm trying to rid myself of this cold. But otherwise, gaming, I haven't done anything lately. This past week. Haven't played Apex. Haven't played on my Switch. Yeah, I haven't played nothing. Literally, I've just been hopefully creating content. And because I have this cold, I was planning to hopefully cover events. But I won't be doing so until, I'm not sick anymore. Because I don't get anyone else sick. But yeah, otherwise, gaming wise, I haven't played anything. Watching wise, as you can tell by our review casts, I watched Sonic Prime. I'm all caught up on Secret Invasion, but that's about it. And I've been watching. What I have been watching though is, I've been watching two things: Dragon Ball Super and One Punch Man, but not on Crunchyroll, on TikTok. That's literally where I've been watching it. Because if I watch it on Crunchyroll, I'm gonna get caught up with it in no time. That's why on TikTok I want to take my time with it. But that's about it on that front. So I guess we're getting into the news, folks. We're gonna start with your gaming play. You could sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. Sorry. Introducing its Team Impact, born in Atlanta, powered by Theimpactplay. Learn more by visiting itsteamimpact.com. Once again, that is itsteamimpact.com. Its Team Impact and all of its affiliates are property and trademark of Theimpactplay. All rights reserved. Wait a minute. It's funny. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have the Prime, get access to 2 credits, and it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/theimpactplay. Once again, that is audibletrial.com/theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks. So we have a couple things that are happening now. We have live streams for and VODs over on our YouTube channel, so youtube.com/Theimpactplay, where we have your latest esports, I guess, matches, whether it be Rocket League, Apex Legends, or even Fortnite. We have that matchup live streams over on the YouTube channel, including our review casts for Secret Invasion and plus Sonic Prime as well. So you can check that out, youtube.com/Theimpactplay, or via favorite podcast platform. Alrighty, so that's it for housekeeping. I guess we're getting to the news, folks, and we're starting with your gaming play. And the first one up is Xbox Live Gold is that is pretty much evolving. On September 14th, it will no longer be known as Xbox Live Gold. It will instead become Xbox Game Pass Core. I'm sorry. So this is coming from the Xbox Wire. So launching on September 14th, it's an evolution of Xbox Live Gold. It will give players access to our advanced multiplayer network, a collection of over 25 games to play with friends around the world, and exclusive member deals, all for $9.99 a month or $59.99 per year. For every 20 years, Xbox players have been connected via Xbox Live Gold. Just a brief history. So some of the games that are launching in this collection are Among Us, Descender, Dishonored 2, Doom Eternal, Fallout 4, 76, Forza Horizon 5, Gears 5, Halo 5 Guardians, Hellblade, Son of Sacrifice, Psychonauts 2, and the Elder Scrolls Online, Tamarind Unlimited. And they also have a breakdown of it as well. So I'm going to show you that image momentarily. Okay, here we go, folks. So we're going to read this off first. So the core is it's going to have online console multiplayer, catalog over 25 games. When we do the discount, the console Game Pass is not being replaced. It's still there. But instead of 25, it's going to have hundreds of high-quality games, new games on day one, member deals and discounts. So this looks like it doesn't have multiplayer. PC is going to have $9.99 a month. It's going to stay the same. Hundreds of high-quality games on PC, new games on day one. With this discount, EA Play membership, and I'm assuming this PC always has online multiplayer. Ultimate is $16.99 a month. Hundreds of games, new cloud, new games on day one. Member deals, online multiplayer, EA Play membership. So let me see something. I think here it is. So Warrior 64 has a breakdown essentially. So it was transition. This is for specifically Xbox Game Pass Core. So it include online multiplayer, same case as Xbox Live Game Pass. So existing Xbox Live Gold subscribers will be automatically converted to Core. So it'll be a 1-to-1 conversion. So you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, and I'm trying to just always like to read the comments. That's funny. Yeah, it's not saying anything. So it's not too shabby. But yeah. Cool to know. Thank you, Xbox Wire and Warrior 64 for those latest updates. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Next up, we have a little bit of a leak of the Sony Project's Q handheld running Android in a leaked video coming from The Verge. I guess let me show you that video. Give me a second. It's coming from Zuby Tech on Twitter. If you guys are interested in spoilers, pause this or come back to this or just skip it. Here we go. Ooh, looks like it's a test unit. Oh wait, give me a second. Let me see something. I'm pretty sure I gotta unmute the tab. Let's see. Yep, figured. Okay. Alright, let's start from the beginning. It's pretty much two halves of a DualSense controller attached to a screen, like literally. Like it looks like an expanded, what do you call that thing? Razor's Kishi, or the backbone. Like literally, that's what it looks like. Oh, there's even more images. So hold on, there's even more to this. Give me a second. Okay. F11. This is just screenshots. Okay. Yeah, it's just screenshots. This is the front of it. I guess he took off the display. Let's see what's underneath. But yeah. That's it, folks. Okay. All right, moving on. Speaking of Sony, they have unveiled a Spider-Man 2 limited edition PS5 and a DualSense controller as well on Comic-Con. So this is coming from GameSpot. So the DualSense controller faceplates will be available separately as well. Pre-orders go live July 28th. And so the limited edition of the PlayStation 5 will be the disk drive and have the faceplates, the DualSense controller. Let me show you images from GameSpot. Okay. Okay. Like there's the bundle, kind of includes the game. Here's the faceplate, it's individually, and the DualSense controller individually. I think it's not bad. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it doesn't show them separately. Yep, that's about it. It's gonna be launching October 20th, 2023. Okay. All right, next up we have High in Life that could be coming to PlayStation, coming from the Video Games Chronicle. Originally spotted by Knoble on Twitter, a PS4 version of the game has been uncovered in the PlayStation backend. The unannounced version was found by Beast Patches, a site which tracks PlayStation 4 game updates. Well, yeah, so it could be coming soon. And next up, we have the winners of the Games for Change Awards. Now, this is coming from coming from an email from them directly. The winners are as follows. Let me zoom in. Okay. Over 400 entries were received this year. There are only 10 winners. Game of the Year and Most Significant Impact went to Ending Extinction is Forever by Hero Beat Studios. Most Innovative went to Terry Neal by Free Lives. Best Narrative title went to Gerda, A Flame in Winter by Bird Island Theimpactplay. Best Student Game went to Valiant or Val's Guide to Having a Broken VAC. I don't know what that is, but VAC by Cactus Studio. Best Learning Game went to Go Nisha Go, My Life, My Choice, over by Howard Delafield International LLP. Best XR RC Experience. I don't know what that means. Oh, VR. Okay, Body of Mind VR. So I'm pretty sure that means mixed reality. By Cameron Costopoulos. Best Health Game. Luna's Light over by Impact VR. Best Civics Game. Cat Park by Tilt. Best Gameplay. I Was a Teenage Exo Colonist by Norway Games. And Best Board or Tabletop for Impact went to Shazan Azadi by Abnishak Lemba and Zain Mimian for Mimis Games. So the Liga Group was recognized as the industry leadership winner. Grace Collins was recognized as the 2023 Vanguard recipient. And we also got Benjamin Dr. Lupo was given the Giving Awards. And we have Destiny 2 and Bungie as the Accessibility Award winner. And Alan Gershenfeld as an inaugural G4C Hall of Change recipient. Alrighty. Alright, next up we have IGN reporting that Activision has confirmed Modern Warfare 2 weapons, bundles, and operators will apparently carry over into the next Call of Duty. Coming over from a tweet as well. They did a pull-up where showed Modern Warfare 2 operators, weapons, and bundles carry over into Call of Duty 2023. So this is a hint that it could be coming. We'll have to wait and see. Next up, we have Gundam Evolution is shutting down, coming from GameSpot. Bandai Namco has announced that the servers for Online Evolution will be shut down on November 29th. They'll be going dark 1 year after its initial release. So pretty much didn't do well. They tried to pretty much jump into the Fortnite verse that everybody tries to copy, and of course it just died off. Next up, we have Assassin's Creed Jade beta will be beginning in August, coming from GameSpot. So Ubisoft has announced that the closed beta for Assassin's Creed Jade, the mobile entry into the franchise, will begin on August 3rd. It will be available on Android and iOS devices, and it is available now. Next up, we have the Analog Pocket will begin shipping soon, going from The Verge. So as the announcement is coming over from the company directly, that all Piker pre-orders placed before July 2023 will begin shipping in August. This includes all orders with Analog Pocket and/or Piker accessories. Adapter sets will be shipping separately in 2023. Emails will be sent over to everyone with an open pre-order prior to shipment in case you need to change your delivery address. You can also request an address change at analog.co support/contact. Alright, so that's it for gaming, folks. I guess I'm gonna move. Actually, we got one more gaming. I was about to move on to tech. But Crunchyroll is making a One Punch game man for PC and mobile, going from Engadget. So developers are taking another shot at a One Punch Man game. This one is very different than the last major attempt. Crunchyroll has announced One Punch Man World, an online multiplayer action title headed to Android, iOS, and PC. The free-to-play game will have you and your friends join the Hero Association to fight a growing wave of villains, missions, and raids. You can unlock and play heroes from the TV show's first season, including Saitama's faithful sidekick Genos, Moonrider, and Peri Prisoner. You can relive key moments from the show too. It'll arrive later this year, but you can pre-register for it now. But yeah, that's about it. Now we'll move on to tech. Alrighty, folks. So the first one up is, if you guys already know, I'm excited for the Galaxy Watch 6. And, I've been following this news nonstop almost nearly every day. I'm told they're unpacked. They will be on July 26th on my birthday. And, of course, you already know I'm going to pre-order it right then and there. So, apparently, according to The Verge, the upcoming Galaxy Watch 6 could come with a large display thanks to a slimmed down bezel. So we got a specs list that suggests that the 40mm Watch 6 will come with a 1.31-inch OLED display, while the 44mm version will feature a 1.47-inch OLED display. Let's see. Where's the classic? It's here somewhere. It doesn't say display for the Galaxy. Oh, here it's classic. So the 43mm will feature a 1.2-inch screen, and the 47mm option will feature a 1.47-inch screen. Okay. All right, and we have more rumors as well coming over from Android Police that the upcoming Galaxy Watch 6 devices will apparently measure temperatures on any surface. Coming over from Android Police. Let's see. So Samsung has apparently confirmed that the sensor would be better utilized on the upcoming Galaxy Watch 6, and the existing crop of the Galaxy Watch 5 smart watches will use a new app called Thermal Check Life Temperature. In a blog post, so coming over from Samsung directly, it's called the Thermal Check app, which is already available on the Play Store. Will let owners of the upcoming Galaxy Watch devices measure the food in front of them, the water in the pool, and the surrounding without needing to come in physical contact with the surface. So we'll see how this is actually going to work. Of course, I'll test this in the real world as well in my review. And yeah, excuse me. Let's see, what is all this? Oh yeah, so the latest the latest in the Galaxy Watch 6, I guess, rumor mill, that Samsung may have also another model of the Galaxy Watch 6, dubbed the business version, coming from Sam Mobile. Oh, wow. It's like my throat is kind of itchy. The only way for me to itchy is to cough. Oh, wow. Yeah, let me drink this. Give me a sec. The hose actually did its job. My throat isn't itchy anymore. All right. So, going back to the business version of the Galaxy Watch 6. Yeah, that's about it. That's all it has. They haven't commented officially. But yeah. But it's saying it's a business plan, so I don't have no idea what's going on with it. So we just have to wait and see what that means for the Samsung unpacked. Like, wait a minute, I know I'm watching up the name. So next up we have Apple, and they may withdraw iMessage and FaceTime from the UK due to their privacy law changes, coming from injured police. So, new rules in the UK about online safety are causing concern among big tech companies, including Google, Meta, and now even Apple. So, messaging apps like WhatsApp and Signal have already indicated they might cease their services in the UK due to the rules, arguing that they could compromise users' privacy. Apple also shared that sentiment. So, we have to wait and see. All right, next up we have, I don't know what's going on Twitter. We have a couple updates for you. So, The Verge reports that you'll have to apparently pay extra to send more Twitter DMs, coming from The Verge. So, Twitter will soon implement daily limits the number of direct messages unverified accounts will be able to send in order to, quote unquote, reduce spam. In other words, you'll need to, if you want to send unlimited DMs, you'll have to pay for Twitter Blue. So literally, all those changes are making Twitter even worse. It's what made me like leave Twitter. I've not posted on my Twitter account for a while, on the Theimpactplay's Twitter account, and even in the Theimpactplay Twitter account. So everything has gone dark. Those accounts are still there, obviously, of course, for obvious reasons. But posting, nothing. Everything is on either Instagram or on what's their thingy majiki Threads, or even on Discord. So yeah. And the latest botched up is that Twitter is apparently going through a rebrand coming from The Verge as well. So X.com now redirects to Twitter.com following a tweet from Elon Musk. With an X logo will replace the Twitter bird logo as well. So he also sent an email to employees telling them the company would become X. So I'm going to show you his tweet. And I'm on his Twitter profile as well. Even says X.com. Here's the X logo apparently. They think that a rebrand will change everyone's mindset of Twitter. Like, he already killed Twitter, and now he's rebranding it. Hopefully, a rebrand will save it. The rebrand alone is not going to save anything. Like, come on. You just started yourself, and now you got to deal with the consequences. Okay. Alright, so that's it with the whole Twitter nonsense. Now, there is a new ruling in Europe that's saying that new handheld game consoles will need replaceable batteries from 2027 forward. Coming over from Eurogamer. Including the future versions of Nintendo Switch, it seems like we'll need to have replaceable batteries by 2027. This comes as a regulation lead out by the Council of the European Union, which aims to regulate the entire life cycle of batteries to ensure they are safe, sustainable, and competitive. It's pretty much to reduce waste and reuse the materials in those batteries. That's essentially what the salt is. Okay, and we have some ChatGPT news coming over from The Verge. The OpenAI is releasing the Android version of the app for ChatGPT next week, after originally launching on the iOS in May. And Meta, Google, and OpenAI promises the White House that they'll develop AI responsibly. The Verge reports they have agreed to invest in cybersecurity and roll out watermarking systems. The Verge reports that Samsung Wallet now supports student IDs. So Samsung now is offering new digital student ID support in its own wallet app. Galaxy users, specifically those who have recent AS or Z series devices, were able to pull up their campus card to access facilities and food at the tap around supported institutions just as easily as using Samsung Pay. Next up, we have The Verge reporting that apparently Instagram embeds don't violate copyright laws. The court has ruled. So apparently 2 photographers have sued Instagram after their posts were embedded into articles on Time and BuzzFeed News. and there was a lawsuit around that. But they didn't. If they took the article and reworked it into their own thing, then yeah, that would have made sense. This lawsuit would make sense. But otherwise, they embedded that same post into their news thing, and you could tell it shows where their original article came from. So I don't know what the issue is. Yeah, it was just a money grab. That's all it is. All right, we have Google's reportedly testing an AI tool that can generate news articles. Not surprising. And gadget for that. There's a lot of companies that have been testing that way, not just Google. All right, and Google's nearby share app for Windows PC is now officially available. So our tool, which had been in beta since March, will make it easy to share files between devices. Thank you, Engadget, for that. And we have Apple is apparently developing its own generative AI chatbot to rival ChatGPT. And it's called Ajax, even though there's nothing further or more info about it. It's literally it. All right, so thank you, Engadget, for that one as well. And we're going to move on to entertainment, folks. Wow, I could breathe so much better. And my voice is actually better too. Actually helped. Alrighty. That cleared my throat. And let's begin. So San Diego Comic Con. You have all the announcements coming up from IGN. They have the roundup. So we already talked Invisible Season 2. The Walking Dead Betrayal is a new survival and social deception game from Skybound. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Preview. Let's see. With the boys spin-off Generation V is coming September 29th. Blizzard has unveiled some new changes and plans coming to Diablo 4. Borderlands has a release date of August 9, 2024. The Borderlands movie where he talked about this. We have Lionsgate announced its upcoming. I'm lost. We already talked about that. Let's see. Oh, wait, here it is. So, Adventure Time Fiona and Cake premieres on August 31st on Max. The first 3 episodes of Secret Invasion are headed to Hulu. And will be pulled August 17th. Does not make sense. But that kind of doesn't make sense because it is their. Hulu is a part of Disney, so I don't get it. But. Pokemon Ultimate Series will air in the US on September 8th. On Netflix, we have apparently over 20 minutes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem footage was shown. Harley Quinn Season 4 will be premiering July 27th on Max. Already talked about the Spider-Man 2 PS5 that was announced. There was no details and a trailer that appeared as well. We have X-Men, new X-Men. Apparently, it's coming 2024. Looks like it's a comic series. We have Bad City is a Japanese crime thriller releasing next month. The Marvel's official trailer premiered at Comic-Con. Borderlands Echo Vision Live was revealed as the new interactive streaming series set in the Borderlands universe, focusing on 8 tourists or newcomers to the Borderlands series, finding themselves stuck on 8 and 6 after embarking on an adventurous safari to follow in the footsteps of Vault Hunters, whatever that means. It looks like Andy Samberg and Joe Trollman are teaming up to make a comic book that will. The first issue will be released in November 2020, 22 of this year. The Walking Dead, Darlene Dixon and Dead City has been renewed for the second season. The Walking Dead, Rick and McCone, a spinoff, had got an official title and first teaser trailer. Rick and Morty producers share an update on season 7. It's coming pretty soon. Rick and Morty the anime. There's a teaser trailer. John Wick the spinoff, The Continental, is getting a premiere date of September 2022. I'm sorry, September 22nd. We have Mortal Kombat 1, an official combat pack roster was revealed. It'll include, let me see, Peacemaker, Omni-Man, Kachi, Ermac, and Takara will be available as the first DLC combat pack, including Li Mei, Tanya, and Baraka. Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match will debut in October. Marvel has shared details on his first new Punisher comic. Invincible Season 2 got a teaser trailer and will be premiering November 3rd on Prime Video. Crisis on Infinite Earths and Watchmen are getting animated movies. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin sequel has been announced, which we are aware of. Star Trek Lower Decks, it looks like it's an animation. It's coming September 2nd, 7th. High on Knife DLC. There was 9 minutes of gameplay that was released. Season 5 of The Drunken Prince is available now on Netflix. Ubisoft has shared some new details on Star Wars Outlaws. Dev team revealed that the first 2 locations revealed for the game thus far are the New Moon, Tashara, and Tatooine. And Ubisoft has also confirmed that players can work for and even betray Jabba the Hutt. And it's also teased that it might also have a cooking system. Alright, so that's the roundup for it. And it's literally, let me see. Alright, that's the majority of it. Alright, so next up we have the box office coming from Deadline. So we have Barbie and Oppenheimer that did premiere on the same day. Alright, next up we have Netflix is removing its $10 basic tier coming from Engadget. That it's saying that new and rejoining members in both countries can no longer sign up for the basic tier. If you're already on the plan, you can keep your membership as is until you cancel or change your subscription. So instead of getting a basic tier with no ads, you have to get a basic tier with ads, which doesn't make any sense. Speaking of price hikes, Peacock is also increasing their prices for the first time from Variety. Let's see, when was this article written? July 17th. So it looks like it should have increased in prices. So effective August 17th, existing users on their next billing cycle and immediately for new customers, the price of Peacock Premium, with ads, will increase by $1 to $5.99 a month, and Premium Plus, mostly commercial free, will rise $2 to $11.99 per month. But yeah. Next up, we also have Google is raising the price of YouTube Premium to $13.99 per month, coming from $9 Google. It's being raised by $2, in the US for new and current customers. Alright. So it looks like that's it for text, folks. I guess we'll move on to some sports. And we don't have that much sports news for you folks, but the first one we have the Women's World Cup that is going on. It kicked off 3 days from now, so 3 days ago. So July 20th, with New Zealand taking on Norway. And it's being held in Australia and New Zealand. And it's scheduled to take place from the 20th of July to the 20th of August. So, USA is in Group E with Netherlands, Portugal, and Vietnam and England are in Group D with China, Denmark, and Haiti. I'm like lost. Okay, so Group E, Netherlands, USA, Portugal, Vietnam. Group D, England, China, Denmark, and Haiti. That made it so confusing. I don't know why. Let's read. Okay, we'll read this off. So Group A, we have New Zealand, Norway, Philippines, and Switzerland. Group B, Australia, Canada, Nigeria, Republic of Ireland. Group C, Costa Rica, Japan, Spain, and Zambia. Group D, China, Denmark, England, and Haiti. Group E, Netherlands, Portugal, United States, and Vietnam. Group F, Brazil, France, Jamaica, and Panama. Group G, Argentina, Italy, South Africa, and Sweden. Group H, we have Colombia, Germany, South Korea, and Morocco. And next up, we have, let's see, Brian Harman won is the leader of the 2023 British Open that is taking place today. Today is the last day. So I think he actually won. Hold on, Brian Harman. Let me take a look. Yeah. So Brian Harman won it. All right, kudos to him. All right, so that's it for sports. I guess we'll move on to some esports. Alrighty, and the first one up is the Rocket League Spring Major. That did happen, I guess you could say. Let's see the winners of that Spring Major. Let me go through it because it's so confusing. Let's see. Why did it show me the winners? Because I looked at this. It took place in Boston. Let's see. Sixteen teams took part. Let me see. It doesn't say who won it though. Hey, when I gotta find another article. Like I literally searched for it and I found it, but apparently this one doesn't have the winner. Okay, let's see who won it. I see. Oh, it was a double bracket elimination. Let's see. So it looks like Team BDS lost against Team Vitality 4-1. And for the lower bracket final, Team Vitality won against Carmine Corporation 43. In the lower bracket semifinal, Team Vitality defeated Rule 1. Oh, that was semifinal. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. All right. Now we'll move on to the Rocket League Championship Series. All righty, we got from Rocket League directly. It is the biggest season yet. Let's see what we got. Let's go to the schedule. It'll be taking place. Let's see, championship. Where are you? It's all in the bottom. Yep, the wild card is taking place. The wild card matches are taking place August 4th through the 6th. And the main event is August 8th through the 13th. And now we'll move on to the Fortnite Championship Series, Major 3. Right, coming from Fortnite. Has begun July 20th. So the Fortnite Championship Series and Major 3 and the Last Chance Major are the two remaining opportunities to score your place in the upcoming 2023 Fortnite Championship Series Global Championship, set to be held in Copenhagen, Denmark on October 13th to the 15th. So the Fortnite Championship Series Major 3 Week 2 finals are taking place July 29th as of this recording. Week 3 finals August 5th. Grand finals August 12th and 13th. And the Last Chance Major August 20th. Alright, next up we're going to moving on to the Riyadh Masters 2023 group stage coming from AFK Gaming. It is the largest season of the 2023 season before the International 12 begins. It's set to happen in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The schedule for the group stages is finally out. It has already started July 21st and will be concluding July 24th. So tomorrow, as of this recording. Let's see who's taking the lead. That's about it. So it's still going on. So apparently OG and Team Spirit are tied 1-1. Jabba Rebellion and Team Secret are tied 1-1. Team Spirit and Extreme Gaming is 2-0. Tundra and TSM are tied 1-1. Alright. And Extreme Gaming apparently it's 2-0 from versus PSG LGD. TSM lost against Team Secret 0-2. OG 1-1 with EG and Team Secret and Bet Boom 2-0. Alright, next up is the ESL Snapdragon Pro Series Season 3 SCA Challenge Finals. MLBB. Coming from AFK Gaming. It's kicked off. It's apparently should have concluded by now. Let's see who won. So the grand final, we saw Onyx. Wow, Onyx crushed their opposing team. Literally from the quarterfinals 2-0, semifinal 2-0, upper bracket final 3-2. They had some competition, but the grand finals against El Greton Alpha 4-0, and for the lower bracket final, we saw Big Greton Alpha defeated AP Bren 3-0. And next up we have PSG LGD secured a victory in the Riyadh Masters 2023 group stages. So the few games of Group A have concluded. Let's see, that's about it. Next up, we have the BGIS 2023, the grind round 2. It actually is called grind. Let's see. Wow, a total of 256 teams competing. Whoa. All right, let's see. So the Battleground Mobile India Series. #23. So the grind one, we'll see 128 teams will compete, but into eight groups of 16. Each week, 64 teams will qualify for round 2. And as follows, 64 teams will compete divided into 4 of 16. Each group will play a total of 6 matches, with the top 8 teams qualify, while the bottom 8 teams will be eliminated. And week 5, we'll see 64 teams compete divided into 4 groups of 16 each. It'll be a round robin format, total of 12 matches, and then the top 32 teams will qualify. The bottom 32 will qualify for round 2. Next up, we have the VCT Last Chance Qualifier Pacific. Let's see, you should have concluded by now. Let's see. So for the grand final, Zeta defeated Secret to 3-1. The VCT 2023 EMEA, I should have concluded it as well. Keep going. The Giants defeated Navi 3-0. And we have the 2023 LCS Summer Split that should have concluded as well. Let's see. Keep going. Did it conclude? Okay, so we have the standings, and these teams have qualified for a spot in the 2023 LCS Championship bracket. Here as follows: Cloud9, Golden Guardians, Evil Geniuses, Team Liquid, NRG Esports, TSM, Team Dignitas, 100 Thieves. And we have the LCK 2023. I should have concluded as well. Let's see. Oh no, it's concluding 25th of June. Actually, no. I have a long way to go. No, hold on. 23rd of July. Well, I literally just said June. I didn't understand what I said. So we. So let's see. So the top 6 teams from the summer season will be participated. Let me see. I'm confused. It's like 9, right? The top 6 teams. Rest of 5 to auto qualifiers for Worlds 2023. So I'm lost. Hold on, let me look this up. Let me look it up for a minute because I'm confused. Let's see. So apparently it is still taking place until August 20th. Okay, so it's still going on. I was confused. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Alright. I guess we wait. Alright, and lastly we have Blacklist International as part of the ways with coach Ninja Booty, coming from AFK Gaming. Decision comes after the team's disappointing performance at the Bali Major 2023. So that's about it on that front. So I guess we'll move on to the last and final segment, music. And the first one up is Fan Army Face Off has entered round 3, coming from Billboard. So it's now in full swing. The annual Fan Army Showdown. Well, let's see. Round 2, we said round 3, right? Let me just make sure. Round 3, which will run through July 26th and closes at noon. So 16 fan armies have emerged victorious for round 3. It doesn't say who their runners are, nothing like that. This thing's useless. Alright, next up we have Tony Bennett, the master pop vocalist, has passed away at the age of 95. Variety reports that he had a professional career spanning 8 decades with the #1 album at the age of 85. He passed Friday morning in New York City. He was 96 years old. He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's back in 2016, has continued to perform and record throughout 2021. His last performance, let's see, it was with I think it was with Lady Gaga. Radio City Music Hall in August 2021, 2 months before his last release. And now we have the Kid Laroi, who did perform his set at the hotel bar after the Malaysia Music Festival was cancelled, coming from Billboard. Wow, I feel a little bit congested. We should be concluding soon, so yeah. After the country's restrictive LGBTQ laws, and then let's see, that's probably why. But yeah. Alright, next up we have Drake is teaming up with Dave's Hot Chicken to give away tickets to his All A Blur tour, coming from Billboard. So in order to qualify, you got to download the app and opt in to enter the contest. Alright, next up we have the 2023 iHeartRadio Fiesta Latina, coming from iHeart. So it took place July 18th. iHeartMedia announced the return of iHeartRadio Fiesta Latina to the Casilla Center in Miami. Actually, no, it's taking place October 21st in with Hulu as the official streaming partner. And it'll see performances by Rickard Montano, Menudo, Gal, and more. And it'll be hosted by Enrique Santos, and we'll have Chayanne will apparently receive the Corazon Latino Award recipient and will perform as well. Travis Scott's Utopia show in England has been quote-unquote cancelled. So, according to a report Egypt Independent published, as reported, rescinded the license as necessary in order to hold a show. The syndicate, which is a group that's responsible for approving concert permits, believe the Scott's concert would go against the mission to protect Egypt's customs and values. All right, we have the 2023 CMA Fest that took place, coming from iHeart. So it did air July 19th. So we saw performances by legends such as Tanya Tucker and Vince Gill. Alright, next up we have DJ Khaled, also brought up All-Stars to his inaugural Golf Classic from iHeart as well. So on July 20th, Khaled's We The Best Foundation and Jordan Brand hosted its first ever golf classic at the Miami Beach Golf Club. Kicked off with a bunch of ideas for Khaled himself, included Diddy, The Dream, Fat Joe, Jeezy, Justin Timberlake, Ja Rule, and Scarface, and more. I'm trying to read the winners. I'm just skimming through it. Scrolling, I'm skimming through this. I'm not seeing it. So there was like a charity auction tour that took place. So it's not saying who won it. Let me search this. Okay, search. Let's see. But this one is literally the same article. We just copy and pasted. Like literally. That's funny. All right, never mind. All right, next up we have Spotify is getting a price hike for premium is starting next week, coming from The Verge. So it's going up $1 to $10.99 a month. It's changed to reveal. It's expected to be revealed next week. So it's fine. It's all good. Next up, we have Gunna has announced his first headlining show in over 2 years, coming from iHeart. In support of his new LP, The Gift. Let's see. It'll start September 9th in Brooklyn, in the Barclays Center. And then he'll be on the YouTube Theater in Los Angeles, September 28th. Thank you, iHeart, for that. We have Laraine Durango has shared an update on her debut album. In an interview with Gilmore, that it's currently in production. All right, next up we have Nas has celebrated the release of his new album Magic 2, and it was produced by Hit Boy. All right, thank you, Iron, for that. We have A$AP Rocky has shared a new song out of his upcoming album, coming from iHeartRadio. Riot. It was produced by Pharrell Williams. All right, we have Travis Scott will be premiering his new single K-pop with The Weeknd and Bad Bunny, coming from iHeart. Let's see. I think that's it. And we have Britney Spears and will.i.am are releasing are doing an upcoming collab. I've released a teaser accordingly. All right. So it looks like it's out. Mind your business. And lastly, we have the top 5 out of the Billboard's Hot 100 chart as of the week of July 23rd, 2023. We have Morgan Williams' La as the number 1. A Fast Car by Luke Combs as the number 2. Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo is the number 3. Calm by Rima and Selena Gomez is the number 4. And number 5, Taylor Swift's I Can See You. Taylor Swift's version from The Vault is the number 5. So it's usually the same type of songs, but Taylor Swift's actually change the scope of things. All right, so looks like that's all we have for you folks. You guys interested in sending some reading mail? Here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your results, even questions you may have for this. Send us reading mail. If you guys listen to us on Spotify. Following each and every episode, there will be a question asking your thoughts on that particular episode. You can send us your feedback that way. Other ways to do so are as follows: sending us an email to the reading mail at theimpactplay.com, via Discord, or even by leaving us a voice note over at anchor.fm/Theimpactplay. This is your turn, your opportunity to be a part of the show. To give us your feedback, and it'll either be played live or read live here on the show. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you guys interested in joining the conversation offline. Even though we won't be streaming or what have you when we're not live, you can join our Discord for that. That'll be in the descriptions of this episode. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. You could join it. You could join us by subscribing to us over at twitch.tv/Theimpactplay. So you'll be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube.com/Theimpactplay, where we will post the episodes of the Theimpactplay or reviewcast and more. Or even you can share the channel with your friends and family. It'll help us reach even more listeners, even more viewers. You could also leave a review, just a rating, which will help us, help us get on the charts, and it'll also expand our community base. So thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and we'll see you all on the next one, folks. Until next time, assalamu alaikum. Nos vemos. We are out. Yalla.